We are back once again on this channel, and on this channel we're speaking about the same topic that you guys requested, which is leverage. I believe that you guys have been on your brokers. Let's say if you do have a live account, you have registered for a live account. At the same time, like there's a part where they ask for leverage. What leverage do you want to utilize? I'm not sure if you guys overcame that obstacle or if you guys are still stuck there. But on today's video, we're going to be breaking down on what you can do to overcome that obstacle. So to just break it down quickly for you, leverage is simply like when you utilize, let's say, borrowed funds from the broker, big funds, to be able to execute trades on a smaller account with a bigger lot size. Do you get that? So basically, when you take funds from a broker to be able to execute bigger trades, but on a smaller account with a bigger lot size. So basically, what I'm saying is that I'm sorry about that. What I'm saying is that this actually magnifies your risk. At the same time, it magnifies your rewards. So people would like to normally take the leverage that offers, like, let's say, the more rewards, not only seeing the rewards, but not only focusing on the risk too. Because basically, if let's say your leverage is 1:to unlimited or 1:to a larger amount, it means that you can make as much. At the same time, you can lose as much. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to jump onto the whiteboard just so I can break down on the numbers for you. So now I want us to break down the numbers for you. So I want to give you guys a quick example on how leverage works. But at the same time, I want you guys to be able to know what leverage you guys are going to be utilizing, because this actually is either it limits you or it increases your risk and rewards. So let's take a quick look at the standard lot size. We've got one lot equals to 100,000 units. Okay, so that's how the market operates. One standard lot size is 100,000 units. So you do know that if you've got a small lot size, that's when you're going to be utilizing lot sizes. I mean, a small account, that's when you're going to be utilizing lot sizes of 0.01 and all those. But one standard lot size is equals to 100,000 units in the market. So basically, to take a look at it, let's say with leverage, this you'd be able, with the leverage of 1:100, you'd be able on $1,000 account to use one lot size. You get that? So if you've got $1,000 account, if you've got $1,000 account, you'd be able to execute trades using a one lot size. You'd be able to do that. So basically, without leverage, you won't be able to utilize this lot size. You'd be able to use, let's say, 0.10 or 0.01, like a smaller lot size. You get that? So what it does is that it actually helps you be able to use bigger lot sizes. So even let's say on the same $1,000 account, now with this one, quickly before I jump onto this one, with $1,000 account using the leverage of 1:100, it's 100 times larger. Can you see? So what happens is that you're only limited to one lot sizes. So if you've got, let's say, you utilize 1:500, you'd be able to use maximum of somewhere around 5 lots. Did you see this? So basically, let's say when you use one lot and the trade goes 10 pips against you, that's going to be equals to how much? It's going to be $100. So are you willing to risk 10% of your account? Now that's what actually happens now. You need to take a look at the risk, because most people are looking at the rewards. At the same time, if it goes 10 pips in your direction, yes, you made $100, which is 10% of your account, which is a success. But you also need to take a look at the risk, because yes, obviously when your lot size is small, you're going to be very much limited to be using bigger. When your leverage is small, you're going to be very much limited to using bigger lot sizes, which means that your rewards are going to be small. At the same time, your risk is going to be small. Do you get that? Now without leverage, you won't be able to use this. Like I said, let's say without leverage, you actually need 100,000 US dollars to place one lot sizes. Do you get that? So without lot size, you'd need $100,000 to place a trade on just one lot. That's how much you need. So even if, let's say, a trade moves 40 pips in your direction, the 40 pips, you'd actually need something like on $100,000 US dollar account using one lot, you'd make something like $400, $400. But now you've seen people making $400 on smaller accounts. You've seen people with $100 or even $50 or even $10 making like $400 US. It's because their leverage is like 1:888 or 1:2 unlimited. There's even a lot of brokers that offer 1:1,000. I'm not 1,000 unlimited. Unlimited. Sorry about that. But what I'm trying to sorry about that. What I'm trying to show you guys is that without leverage, you won't be able to make those larger amounts. But at the same time, without leverage, you actually need $100,000 in your trading account to utilize, to open a position with one lot sizes. At the same time, on a 40 pip move, on just a 40 pip move, you'll be making $400. So this is the disadvantage of leverage. Without it, you're gonna need a lot of money to make small money, but you won't lose a lot of money at the same time. But the advantage is that yes, you can grow your account exponentially, but at the same time, you can also blow your account like immediately if you have a bigger leverage. So you just have to sit down, take a look at what actually is going to work out for you, what is it that you feel much more safer with, and what it is that you can actually implement the leverage. Normally I use like 1:100, maximum also 1:500, but I never open my trades to a point where it says margin out or it's full or anything like that. You get it? But this is actually explained. It's explained on the free giveaway that I'm giving. I'll just put the link in the description box. It's the first lesson of my premium course. Obviously, I'm giving it just for free. So I'll just put it down in the description so you'll be able to see the leverage that I speak about, and I'll go much more into details with it. Now, thank you so much. I don't want you guys to be confused with the numbers that you're seeing here. You'll be able to just take notes on the giveaway that I'll be giving. Do make sure to hit the subscribe button.